What is up, boys? NBA opening night, super freaking hyped, and I got a player prop for you guys today, and I will also have one up tomorrow morning. Super hyped for this NBA season. We did really solid last year on the Patreon. The Patreon is again available this year. There's NFL, there's NBA, there's all sports. We'll talk about more about this in a second. But if you guys are on prizepicks, you guys are missing out because Curry is at half a point right now on prizepicks. If you guys want to join, link is down in my description below. You guys can potentially win some free money if you guys do pair this Curry prop with one of your own winners, but he's a half a point man. That's a free square for you guys. So if you guys want to join, the link is down in my description below. For example, if you guys deposit $100, they'll match it, give you guys another $100 in promo funds. You guys will have $200 total to play with if you guys use my code DOMG on prizepicks. Link is down in the description below. You guys can also take advantage of this Curry prop at half a point. One final thing before we do up in the video, the Patreon is available. NFL, NBA, and all sports. We have like 165 members, I think, at the moment. So you guys will be joining those guys. We talk about plays all the time in the comment section on the Patreon. You guys get access to all of my plays, all my different research. Plays have been posted on there for about 2 days now. We've gotten some insane value on the Patreon that has already gotten bumped. So Patreon members got some great value on some props over on prizepicks. So again, you guys can join prizepicks, you guys can join the Patreon. We've been sweeping a ton for NFL, by the way, as well. 2 Thursdays ago, we swept. Week 3, we swept Thursday Night Football and Monday Night Football. And then actually last Thursday, we were so close to a sweep. We were like 1 or 2 yards off from a sweep or something like that. 3 yards away from a sweep. It was something crazy like that. But we've been hitting pretty damn good. 5-0-1 when it comes to the top play on Sundays. So pretty much when you guys get the Patreon, I rank my props. So I give you guys my props, how many units I'm playing them for, and just tell you guys what my favorite ones are and rank them all down. So if I have 5 props, I'll rank every single one of them and give you guys what I'm liking right there. So hopefully that kind of makes sense. Link is down in the description below for that. And then finally, just make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe. I seriously would appreciate it. Turn on those post notifications so you guys do not miss a video coming Tuesday morning. Should have player props daily for NBA, I think. So I'm super hyped about this NBA season for sure, man. Now let's hop in though and talk about this player prop over on prizepicks. Okay, so first player prop here is going to be in the blocked shots category here. So I'm actually going to go with Jason Tatum over half a block. I think he will get a block in this game here against the Philadelphia 76ers. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Let's talk about this here. So Jason Tatum here. He is a minus 155 to go over half a block shot. That's insane value for prizepicks. Prizepicks is a minus 137, I believe, and he's minus 155 on the sportsbook. So it's already very good odds for him to get a block in this game. But there's a couple reasons, other reasons why I do like this prop. But you won't find like props like this, by the way, on any other set out there for the value that's on prizepicks, which is why I'm telling you guys to join using my code DOMG. But he's hit this in 50% of games last season. So 50% last season, not exactly great. However, there's no Time Lord. Robert Williams is out for I think it's 8 weeks or something like that. So he's not playing in this game. He's hit this in 64% of games last season without Robert Williams. So 64%, moves from 50% to 64% without Robert Williams. So that's why I'm liking this here. And he had 2 games against the Philadelphia 76ers last season without Robert Williams. He had 2 in the first game and 2 in the second. And all we need is 1 in this game. So he was 2 for 2 last season with 2 in each game against the 76ers last season. We just need 1 block this time against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is a minus 155 to go over half a block shot. Make sure you guys tilt your own risk, look into these more on your own. But you guys can see how well he's been doing at the blocks here. This is game log just in general. 0 against Memphis, 1 against Chicago, all that different stuff. But then you have this game log right here without Robert Williams. And you guys can see, you guys take a look at this graph here actually on Statmuse. You guys can see how the graphs kind of change a little bit. So there's a lot more emptiness with zeros here with Robert Williams, and then when it's without Robert Williams, this graph gets a little bit more green. So I'm loving this spot here for Jason Tatum to get half a block shot here, or I'm sorry, 1 block shot. But yeah, we just take a look though at the matchup as well, because the 76ers are also kind of prone to these blocks. So you take a look, defense versus position right here. If you go to power forward, he should be playing power forward in this game. And you guys go to blocks here. This is called defense versus position on Fantasy Pros, by the way. So if you just look up defense versus position, Fantasy Pros, this should pop up if you guys want to see this on your own. But you guys go to power forward, you go to blocks. The 76ers, I believe this is 7th. Yeah, I think 7th. They rank 7th in blocks allowed to the power forward at 1.32 a game. So this was last season, of course, but 1.32 a game they've allowed blocks to the power forward. So I'm liking the spot a lot here for Jason Tatum to get 1 block. So that's the first player prop right there. Plenty of other props already up on the Patreon, along with some more props. So I'm gonna be posting more, by the way, on the Patreon. So I'm not done yet. Still have plenty more props that I will be posting over on the Patreon. I'll have another video up for you guys tomorrow morning. Some other interesting props too, like Kevin Looney over half a turnover. This is just a lean for me because he's like a minus 140, I think it is, to turn the ball over. We take a look here. We type in Kevin Looney turnover game log. You take a look here. Whoops, I spelled his name wrong. Not Kevin. There we go. Kevin Looney turnover game log. It should pull up here. You guys can see how many times he's turned the ball over. So not as much recently. But we also type in career though. So we take a look. I'm sorry, we got to put in including playoffs. You guys can take a look at what he did in the playoffs last season here. So he's turned the ball out a lot. He's turned the ball over a lot for sure against the Celtics there. 1-1, 3-3. He had 2 right there in that other game against Boston. So in that series, he was definitely turning the ball over. You can take a look at the Lakers right here. And he should be playing, what, power forward, I assume? Take a look and see how well the Lakers are forcing turnovers against the power forward here. And the Lakers seem like they're right about in the middle, 2.35 a game. And we just need 1 turnover right here for Kevin Looney. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, that's something I'm interested in right there. Kevin Looney over half a turnover there. So something a little bit interesting there as well. I've got a rebound prop on the Prize Picks Patreon. I got an assist prop over on the Prize Picks Patreon. I'm honestly not that into point prop, especially early. Be careful with these point props. I want to tell you guys, quick little tip, be careful. Last season, it was very, very tough when it came to points because a lot of guys are really rusty. Yes, they played preseason, but they weren't in full game action. So a lot of these guys will be potentially pretty rusty. I think there might be a lot of rebounds. I'm definitely interested in the rebound board more than anything. Assists could potentially be pretty good as well. I'm just trying to stay away from the points early, I think. I'm also not a big fan of like points in general, just because I feel like there's more value when it comes to like these like smaller stats like rebounds, assists, and things like that. Steals, turnovers, block shots, all that different stuff. But that's just kind of how I think. I do love my point props for sure, though. I think they're more fun to watch, but I don't know. I'm just kind of staying away from these, being a little bit cautious with these point props right off the bat because of how bad it was last season. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was last season, to be honest. But I do think that we got to be a little bit careful with these props. There's 3-point props on the board as well, by the way. Tobias Harris was a guy last year for the 3-point prop, I believe. I think a lot of people are taking him over, including myself. We take a look at Tobias Harris game log here. Tobias Harris 3-point game log. It should hopefully pop up. Yeah, there we go. So 3 points made. You guys can take a look and see what he's done there. I don't remember what his odds are here. I think it might be even to go over or under. But he's always been interesting to me. But also, this game is going to be really, really tough too. I think the Boston and Philly might be a little bit of a lower over-under, if I'm not wrong. I haven't really seen what it is yet, but just Boston has a super tough defense. So Tobias Harris should be playing power forward. For some reason, I'm obsessed with power forwards, but Boston's always been a really, really tough defense to score against. So I think we got to be aware of, Philly. I think a guy like Embiid isn't really going to be too, I don't think I'd really worry about Embiid against tough defenses, but you got a guy like Tobias Harris. Boston's always been a really, really tough defense for a lot of teams to score against. I mean, yeah, they allowed the least amount of points per game last season to every single position. So yeah, I'm loving, the block shot though for Jason Tatum. I'm loving some other props in the rebound and assist categories. So those are all available over on the Patreon if you guys are interested. But make sure you guys use code DOMG if you guys are not on Prize Picks yet. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe. And check out the Patreon if you guys want. You guys can get access to every single one of my plays, all my research for NFL or NBA. We've gotten quite a few sweeps for NFL. So I'm really, really happy about that. But that's going to do it, boys. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys. Super excited for the NBA season. Take your own risk.